Konnichiwa, minasan. Watashi no Amewiyage desu. And we're back on the front. And I've done a little bit of research, and unfortunately, we're going to have a slight disappointment on two fronts. The first, I cannot physically move my armies due to the proximity of all the different buildings and agents that are around. We cannot manually engage the armies inside this perimeter. At least, not directly. The second thing, there's an upside to that. So the upside is that we can launch an attack on Osaka Castle in order to engage all of the forces inside this particular central area, and it does trigger them. The downside, and here's the second downside, is that unfortunately we don't get a customized Osaka Castle settlement. It's in fact one of those settlements which is on the inside, which isn't that impressive. Now, I am disappointed to have this, because I was kind of looking forward to having a big old castle, but obviously needs must. And I fear that if I tried to sort of come back with some other kind of castle mod, we'd probably end up corrupting the campaign. So, we're dealing with it, this is all we've got, and this is how it's going to be. So, regardless of that, I'm going to enjoy what we can from this, and we are going to take advantage of this particular facet. Now, here's the interesting thing. What we're going to do is we're not going to attack this castle in the traditional sense. Oh god. Right, so as you can see, we've got 3 armies. In fact, you know what, let's just say, so we have about 3 armies to deal with in this area. First of all, it's this reinforcement army, which is a mixture of small archers with a bow warrior monk, bow ronin, but majority is Ashigaru, which is, you know, a good thing. A couple of units of cavalry, but nothing too... That said, like cavalry, fuck me. They're good. Then we have Asano Hide... Hidede? Haidie. Haidie? I'm gonna go Haidie, or Hidehide. Who is unfortunately... Well, the good news is if he's involved in the battle, he can't bring his fire-projecting mangadels, which is a plus. I'm not gonna lie. And finally, we do have our Nihonmatsu Yukio, who is the daimyo of the Saito clan, who is present with a whole bunch of armies, so shit. And we also have to deal with the garrison, which is, of course, a fairly standard complement. But here's the magic. So, we have the ability to do this, right? And I can kind of do this. Which is dangerous, because obviously, depending on how we launch our attack, we may trigger more problems than it's worth. There we go. Actually, no, let's do the reinforcement thing. Let's reinforce! And now you should be involved. Unless I'm doing it wrong. Can I nudge you to the side? I'm gonna have to do the I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to move the camera. Dun dun dun. There we go. Nudge you as close as I can. It's like there's just not enough movement. There's not enough terrain. I have to face the wrong way. Oh god. Okay, you're the one causing the roadblock, unfortunately. So I need you to shift position a tiny fraction. And then allow for Mr... Right, you go in as reinforcements. Yes, there we go. And you come in as reinforcements. Yeah, there you go. Right, so we're now in a position to do this. So the battle itself should result in as such. I've got 2 mortars, which are fairly accurate, who I can kind of throw away, to be honest with you. Yes, it's bad, but consider the fact that... consider the following. What we'll gain from this battle. And this is a pretty significant battle. I'm not even going to bother counting what turn this, what episode number this is. This is either 73 or 4, 5, 6, and 7. There, I have it right at least in one aspect, because I can't math. Anyway, so there we are. We are in this particular episode, no, 70x. There we go. Then I can tell you that. Right, 70x. So, whatever, number 70. And we are going to have a very pivotal battle. So, for those who don't understand the context, this particular battle will decide for this sector who is going to be in charge. Because we've got a number of significant forces of the Saito who will run to defend their castle of Osaka. We capture Osaka. We not only liberate a pretty impressive fortress in this vicinity, we nuke a settlement which has a monastery. We gain a foothold in the region, and we significantly deplete the forces of the Saito to a point where maybe, just maybe, we could potentially break through. Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Anyway, let's get the battle started. Oh boy, this game is just like... Ah! Right, what have we got? Okay, technically we got all the important dudes, so I don't mind the fact that our reinforcement army doesn't count for some reason. But we have the garrison, the reinforcing army over yonder, who doesn't bring his mangadels. We have the daimyo and his son, or his friend. And we have the garrison, and we also have the army nearby. So we are going to have a fucking huge battle. We're looking at about... yeah, 28,000 soldiers. Yeah, 28,000. Nearly 80... Sorry, yes, nearly 80,000! Ah! No, I looked at the fucking deployed section. Nearly 30,000 men will take part in this battle. Maybe not exactly 30,000, because unfortunately I don't think I'll get enough of things. But we will be killing a lot of those bastards. And this battle will be glorious. 1561 in the autumn. And our forces will be hammering that position as much as possible. I am literally going to throw those mortars away. They are not important right now. And more importantly, all of the forces we do have will be kind of coming from one side. And if I'm not mistaken, all of the reinforcements will be... enemy reinforcements will be coming from the other. This is a very significant force. And my mortars are literally... I'm just going to deploy them. No. This is dry. This is dry. You are not going to have me all foggy. Thank you. This battle is going to be epic. Without a doubt. So we got reinforcements coming from the hills to the left and the road. Literally the road to the right. And by that logic, enemy reinforcements will be coming from here, here, and maybe here. That's fine. Mortaru. You guys will probably die. But I do not care. Your job is simple. Hammer those walls. Yeah. Go. Just do what you can. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. There they come. Anyone? Okay, coming in from there. Okay, cool. So armies are going to come into form. We've got generals coming in as well. All of the generals coming in as well. Motochika has arrived. We do have our own cannon as well. Right. You want to rendezvous over there. Target the towers if you can't target anything useful. Right. The enemy forces are going to be coming in. This is a fucking... oh, my heart swells at the prospect of fighting such a glorious battle. We're going to try and neutralize as much of the defenses as possible. I don't know how the Saito are going to act. If they're going to try and be all super defensive or not. Now, the thing is, this could work for and against us. Because obviously the game doesn't... I don't know what kind of deployments we're going to have. In terms of what equipment and infantry we're going to be able to use. Obviously, kind of would like my matchlocks. Kind of. There we go. I have matchlocks. Yay. I have 2 matchlocks. Yay. Right, where do we need to occupy? Arguably, this area here. Right, what are we getting? Is this all that we... Is this everyone? No, we're getting more. Good. We're going to need them. Right, the enemy are forming up as well, and they're taking to the bridge. Maybe we have to make a fight of it over here. Which is good for me, I suppose. Oh my god, are we getting more reinforcements? We are. The cannon. Right, matchlocks. Okay, we're gonna have to reorganize the entire fucking line, but here we go. Right, Yari spear. Yari goes with Yari. Naginata goes with Naginata, and the good. I suppose the Emperor should be praised. We should have a pretty solid defensive line, whilst also defending this point. Right, Katana Samurai. Obviously, Onnabushi goes to guard. So, to be honest with you, I think we should make a go of it here. If the enemy are going to come in piecemeal here, then I think this is probably going to be the safe place for him. Onnabushi with General will be here. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want 10 of our infantry samurai to be here to hold. Maybe even, I don't know, strike out to here. Actually, no. Wait, let me think. What's a good place to hold? I mean, technically that's not shallows. We could use the hill to our advantage. But it's going to cause problems for the matchlocks. Unless we use the mountain to our advantage, which would prove to be useful. Tell you what, we'll try and use this natural choke as best as we can. These infantry will move up and try and set up defensive positions there. You boys will set up defensively across this river face and make ready to defend here. Katana infantry will form in the reserves. I want bow infantry in the forests. Oh, they can probably flank our lines. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You guys just move to form up on this entire line here. That'll probably help you out. You three will form the reserve of the Naginatas. Yari infantry will hold this plateau here. Swords will be... I will send 3 swords to watch... Okay, so the swords that are weaker, I will... right, you know what? Right, you 3, I'm going to string out on your own because you need the support. I want the weaker swords to be in reserve with the Naginata. I want the bow archers to be in defensive positions here. I want the matchlocks, God bless you for having 3. Sorry, 4. I want you there. Okay, if that's a plan, that's a plan, that's a plan. Everyone double time. Go.
Our weapons made short work of their tower!
Focus their dojo samurai. Motoru, keep firing. I have no idea where the enemy are going to go to or how they're going to attack, but what I do know is that we need to nuke them as soon as possible. Once the Komo Taiho comes into position, I'll have it move into position around this sort of lower plateau. But what we're going to need to do is ensure that our troops will be able to... Yeah, I'm on pretty much every chord. I'm going to speed up my deployment. That must be the last of them, I think. Yeah, that has to be. Right. Komo Taiho, I need you to move down south. Hello. Hello, there's a spare unit. Where are the reserves? Once the reserves get into position, I'll assign you to the reserves. Are you gonna make me attack? What I aim to do in this battle is we are going to attack the armies. We are attacking the fort, and I intend to capture it. But what I also intend to do is to destroy, well, to focus on neutralizing the, how that works. I intend to neutralize as much of the internals as possible. Alright. Just walk. Right. This is probably... Right, my question is, once their armies have regrouped, will they attack? I technically have the advantage, but this is an army coming in as reinforcements. They've got a lot of cavalry. I really kind of wish we could have a field battle, because I feel that that would be a little easier to resolve. But I'm not going to complain too much. Focus fire on this fort wall here. Actually, no. You can aim above shit. Blow that up. Lol. You boys target those Katana Dojo Samurai. My cannon can neutralize walls. Right, mortars. Concentrate fire on those matchlock towers. There you go. You're inaccurate as all hell, but at least you have something to do. Or maybe I should just focus on telling them to shoot infantry. You know what, Dojo Samurai? They'd have to cross the bridge if we wanted to attack. There's the wall to think about. But if we could guarantee security over the bridge, these two bridgeheads, we could ensure that the enemy has to attack us across the road. Like, they'd have to attack us. It's not even a question. They'd have to push up. But the question is, how do you force them to attack us? Because they have the benefit of shitloads of reinforcements, and the more of these guys we kill, the less of, or the more of them that'll come out, and I want to drain their numbers. Unless I siege them out, in which case... we probably would just attack. It's difficult, to say the least. We could nudge up, because I don't see them unless they want to sacrifice more of their archer corps. As long as we don't go too close to the coast, and instead maybe take this little narrow passage here, we could push to attack, well, we could push to take over this sector of the town and have a duke out. See, if we didn't have to worry about, if we were fighting in, like, I don't know, Napoleonic period, I think I'd feel more confident in pushing into towns. Because we can at least move into the town, start suppressive fire on the area, and then do something about it. But no, we can't. Oh, well, this would take us quicklime. Like, we're hammering their defenses. It's not like we're not. But we need... I need a plan. I need a plan. Well, once the cannon comes into position... Yeah, I might speed up time then. What I'm going to do is once that cannon... Where is that cannon? Oh, there's that cannon. Right. No. Where's the cannon? Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ. Once that cannon gets into position, which I am going to place it... Yeah, about there-ish. I'm going to place it around here-ish. And what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and nuke the this wall here to kill some of the archers primarily. Good kill. Good hit. I saw that. We'll kill some of the archers on the walls. They won't go near us. And then what we'll do is we'll move up some infantry around this sector of the town. As long as we stay along this left-hand side of the town, I think we'll be okay. We'll begin to move troops into position, and I want them to trigger an attack. Naginata infantry will suffer casualties. Or should I have a better... Right, bonus versus cav... Oh, no.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, my lord.
Okay, you guys are better at cavalry, so I'll send the Yari. Are you both out of ammo? You good? Good. Right, ditch the guns and make your way back. Right, I'm going to withdraw you boys then. Right. I will use the Nyari Samurai to launch an attack that will penetrate into the left-hand side of Osaka Village. Once we've pushed into Osaka Village, we'll then try and guarantee... I wish I had the marker things from Rome 2. That's the one thing about Rome 2 that I kind of... One of the things that I miss about the more modern Total Wars is you... I mean, I don't think this has the tactical map as well. So, basically, what I want to do is I want to try and utilize this corner of the map to benefit my army and to try and neutralize as much as possible with their enemy reinforcements. The biggest strength the Saito has at the moment is cavalry. Okay, their army is moving. Why is it moving? Or is it just a shift of position because I'm now moving my army? I think it's just because my army is moving. So the big strength that the Saito army has at the moment, cavalry. They have a lot of it. They've got, admittedly, to be honest with you, a not insignificant amount of cavalry. In addition to their own general staff, they've got a pretty sizable force of cavalry. Now this, of course, can be negated by my spears, but this will still cost me some time, energy, and a lot of men, which I'm not looking forward towards. And I've got my matchlocks at the ready, prepared and nutty as all hell, to try and get a decent enough shot. Concentration of a madman. Oh my god, he has teeth. No, it's not. Not like I assumed that one of the others. I honestly did not expect the model to show a mouth and everything. Like, the models, truth be told, considering the amount of them and the level of detail, is still pretty good. Bearing in mind this is 2011 tech, that's pretty damn good. Eyeballs, they have facial expressions, they even have teeth. That's a very impressive thing. Also, oh, God bless you. God bless you, Matchlocks. Are you pushing? No, you're not. I kind of hoped you would. I want you to attack me. I'm so desperate for you to attack me. Right, guns. Now, the question is, who will do what and which gun will turn around? Because the issue is, the whole thing... Oh, all the guns are going to go. Good. Right, as long as I tell them to not shoot until I tell them to. Like, until their guns are deployed. Right. Once the things are deployed, then I will tell them to fire, then to not fire at will. Right. Okay, target that wall. Bye-bye. And this will stack. And this will stack. And that will stack. So what's the Komo Taiho's accuracy now? 76. Fuck yeah. Right. Oh, where are you guys? There you go. The reserve samurai. Okay. You got it? Yeah, you got it. Oh, fuck. You destroyed it. Jesus. Right, blow up what we can, and then I'll start moving the Yari infantry across. Really, I want to knock out that wall and maybe force them to turn around a bit. Right. Yari infantry, prepare to walk across. Yeah, that should be fine. Ah, trees. Not helpful. Which is irritating, but there we go. What's this? Dojo Samurai. Okay. If we can trigger those dudes, then I'll move the rest of the army up. I like how the house behind them is getting hammered, but not the actual target. God damn it. Well, I'm kind of impressed that... Oh, wow. Oh, dude, look at this! Oh my god. There's even a bunch of samurai armor waiting in the background. Where is this? Why? Oh. I mean, look at the loading screens. This is ridiculous. This is awesome. And, like, these textures will not be used at all, except in loading screens. Who won't be realized. I mean, there's even a fucking table in there, and no one will know. That's the sadness of this entire thing. Anyway, whilst I'm ogling over these things, I should probably consider the matchlocks. Hoop! Shit. Not what I intended, but okay. Well, that worked. Damn. Yeah, there we go. More of their Ashigaru units gone. Right, you at the walls? Yes, you are. Withdraw. You're done. He looks pretty boss, though. Right, what reinforcements do we get? Katana Runin. I'm happy for that. Any more reinforcements? Or is it just in the back? There should be a third. We get another gun? Beauty. That actually will prove useful. An extra unit of samurai bows will be good. Where's the third reinforcement army? Oh no, it was only 2, wasn't it? Yes. I'm an idiot. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. Right. Army-wise, let's move up a little bit. Not triggering what they can do as a response. Hopefully, this meager force of 97 will now not go near us. The reserve of the Katana Ashigaru... yes, they're all Ashigaru. There are no samurai here. The reserve of the Katana Samurai and Naginata Samurai will hopefully placate these dudes. Oh shit. Right, well the last few dudes who are going to be here are going to be at least chill here. Yeah, no, the Katana Ronin need to do this. Right. Try to make their way into the town. Matchlocks. If they try and make a push towards the bridge, then we need to stop them. Issue is we can't get too aggressive in defending the town because they can just shoot at us from the wall. But we do need to trigger these bastards. You boys make your way as well. Hold fire on the cannon for a while. I don't know. We don't know when it's going to get support. Onabushi and the general will defend the cannon. Who has the standard fight ability? You do, you don't, and you don't. That's fine. Like, to be honest with you, I know I'm spending a lot of time in this particular episode just setting up for the said battle, but the thing I want to ensure is that we don't get fucked over in the process. And this is one of those... Oh, here they come. Katana cavalry. If they come across that bridge, we're fucked. We need to get them going. Matchlocks. Go, 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 go. Get on the defensive and stop those cavalry. You better not be walking. No, you fucktards. Get over the fire. Come on. Plug the gap. Matchlocks. Withdraw. 1, 2, 3. Go. You fucktards. You fuckers, come on. Move! Oh my god. That is embarrassing. Come on, you fucking idiots. Yeah, those matchlocks are going to get fucking wrecked. Go! 1, 2, 3. Will you fuck off? Reserves, get going. All katana, move. No, all katana, move. All bow. Move. Move. Yari Ronin versus Katana Cavalry. Not sure how it's gonna go, but here we are. It's a big clusterfuck of a gap, but here we are. Matchlocks, move. We cannot afford to let them spill out. Pincer in. You lads. Help push to the right and force them to plug the gap. Come on. Oh, this would have been beautiful if there's fucking idiots. Cowards, come on. We have to try and... we have to seal the gap. Right, you boys, move into town, try and help secure it. This is a clusterfuck to say the least. We have to salvage this somehow. Right, move into position on the right. Yeah, they come again. Oh, really? That fucker is not dead? Move. Move up. Right, one of the generals needs to move up. General, move up. I see you on the right. Right, what can we do to counter that? What are you? What are you? You're bow cavalry. Okay. Bow on bow. Move to counter. 2, 3. Are you going to try and go for a counter attack? That's fine. Deploy. Okay, so the main aim I want to achieve here is I want to try and gain a level of supremacy over the enemy in this regard. To accomplish this, I need to do, well, what I'm doing right now, bit of a dick move. And also this particular thing is very...
Our men are running from the battlefield! Shameful display!
It's been a while, but fine. This is a battle of battles. We cannot afford to allow such important things to go to shit. We will need to go this way. The enemy reinforcing army is literally trying to chokehold us down. Right. Reinforcing Naginata Samurai bow units will form into defensive forms here. Will all of them, you fuckloads. Reinforcements will form up to right. Go, go. You fuckers. Yes, you. Move up here. Now. You counter-attack this bow cavalry. General will form up to move to position to defend X, Y, and Z. General will form up here to provide morale boost here. Motojika will chill. They aren't reacting good. Wait, what? You're joking. No, you can fuck right off with that logic. You're not... That is bullshit. Right. Katana. You're joking. You can actually fuck off with that. Right. Don't have to relocate my fucking cannon. Yeah, you can fuck right off with that stupid fucking logic. All katana... they must be coming in as reinforcements from the thing. Unfortunately, the game, because there are so many units now, it's having to process a lot more than it probably should do. So as such, glitches and problems like this, gonna be common. Not gonna lie. Right. They're gonna defend them. You boys, morale boost. Good. Everyone's gonna be feeling... Okay, what I want to do is I want to bring... I got to break through this line. Then I can move around this flank and start cutting these guys off. I will commit you two to attacking here. You, I want you to start pincering into this cavalry here. I want you, you, and you. Matchlocks, I don't know if it'll be that... In all honesty, I don't know if matchlocks are going to be very useful in this theatre. Withdraw. Don't shoot them for a while. Right, they're just chilling. That's fine. I don't want them to do anything else but chill. Allow me to get my troops set up. This is going to be one of those slugfest moments. What units of bow do I have? That's fine. Right. Yari Bowman will... Yari Bowman. Bow Samurai will probably be able to deal the crippling blow. Also, what are you doing? Can I ask why you're so retarded?
My lord, their general has fallen. A cutting blow.
Kill their general. What's left of him? Right, dig in, dig in, dig in. Right, where's their where are these guys going? They're going after the Katana Ronin. That's their bloody mistake. Right, 2, 3, 4, 5. Form up defensively. Right, go, 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 go. You, go plug over here. Have fun. Right, they've just about joined at the right time. Move. Gotta do this in slow-mo, otherwise the game is just literally gonna chug itself to sleep. Because the issue is the game is basically crying to me at the moment. It's crying saying, I can't do it, Mr. Jaeger. And I'm like, you can! You fucking can! Right, generals. What do we got? We've got another general over here who needs to... I'm gonna chance it for... I'm gonna risk it for an eternally awesome biscuit. You... Start fighting into there. You... Start pushing into there. Get my general and position him here. Maybe get him to do... We are probably going to attract the attention of the garrison. At least these fucking katana... Good. At least these katana samurai will suffer. And they're outnumbered as well, which is the important thing. But that does not mean that we won't have to deal with reinforcements popping in. As the battle gets won... Right, General, you're in a bit of a risk. Push into that area. You. Beauty. Right, now withdraw. Oh. Inspire. Now withdraw. Right, you lads. Have at 'em. Just to make my computer chug even harder. Now, whether or not this is going to guarantee that all of those dudes will get annihilated in one fell swoop is, well, neither here or there. But the hope that by doing this, us doing this particular battle and killing a large portion of the Saito command structure, we may be able to secure ourselves a fairly significant victory. My only regret, of course, is that they've got no one on the other side of the bridge waiting for them. Yeah, the nearest position that I can get to is way over there. I mean, there is a loose... I think there is a shallow point, but... Yeah, it's far too late now. I'd have to run all the way there. And if I had cavalry, maybe, but... I'm satisfied killing these people here. Besides, we might be able to get some people on the bridge. Anyway. You know what? Let's try. Some of you guys go kill those dudes. Punch a hole. Kill some of their bow units. We punch a hole through. We may just catch them. I mean, they've lost a high level of, like, a high number of their generals. It's not quite the battle I envisioned, but I think considering the fact that we're fighting in a village, like, this is the compromised battle of compromised battles. Also, dear God. He's literally right on the front line. Okitsune, what are you doing? Okay, the enemy army is capitulating now. The reinforcement army is now getting completely capitulated. We have troops on the bridge. I had a feeling those fuckers would come from there. Even though they shouldn't be coming from there. Right, regroup. Samurai have got their own bloody jobs to do. Matchlocks. Actually, no. Yari Samurai. Looks like I've got another job for you. Oh, is this what I think it is? It is. Oh, it's a fucking cluster squish. It is literally a you are so dead and there's nothing stopping us from killing every single one of you. Oh. Like, I'm telling my guys just to kill. Yep, it is. That's 3 armies going to be squished. Oh my God. This is... What is it with this campaign and being like one of epic glory? Alright, where are those fuckers? Like, we've got... Like we're having epic battle up to epic battle. Right, question. Where are these guys coming from and how are they going to cross? They're mainly going to be crossing that intersect there, which could actually give me an opportunity to do something. Matchlocks? Can they cross that river line? No, they can cross that. That's fine. Bingo. Here comes their fucking bollocks army. That comes out of nowhere, because reasons. Right, you... A lot of dudes here, to be honest with you. You will have to do what you can to deal with the army that are coming in piecemeal. Right, you boys will need to somehow come up, turn around and deal with that. Right, get back to it. Right, we've completely quashed that army, though. We've delivered a pretty damn good blow to enemy forces in the area, without a shadow of a doubt. Unfortunately for us, they will have survivors, but these survivors will be so few and far between. Yeah, it's not even worth mentioning. Enemy forces will retreat, but in comparison to what they used to be, yeah, nah. Oh my god. Not a single fucking unit got out without suffering 90% of casualties. Right, are they coming to reinforce? Yeah, they come. What kind of units do we have left? Some of my dudes are actually in pretty damn good order. Right, you bow. I'm going to need you boys to start setting up and preparing for what could be a rough day. And unfortunately for us, the enemy forces are reinforcing from this location. I call bullshit because the enemy should not be able to spawn here. But they are spawning here because reasons. I thought is though that we're going to be seeing the Ashigaru next. Yep, that's what I figured. This battle is going to be ridiculous. 30,000 forces will come. Oh, well, the enemy is bringing about 20. Yeah, it's bringing 12,000 infantrymen to say hi. Good news is that in this particular battle, we're going to be able to present a pretty interesting method to do. Like, we're attacking and defending in the same battle. It's actually looking pretty dope. I'm not going to lie. Katana Runin, Ashigaru, Ashigaru, Ashigaru. The good news also, there we go, is that once we actually have won said original battle, we should probably be able, we should be able to, oh, bloody hell. Yeah, you guys, I'm going to focus on defending this area. Holy fuck. You guys have been fucked really bad. Don't want to lose any more of you in case we lose the actual unit, but I have a feeling we may need them in time. What do we got left? Not a lot, I'll be honest with you. Considering also we're dealing with these fuckers. Now the question is, are they going to try and camp up there, or are they going to try and withdraw? The intelligent thing for them would be to withdraw. Cut your losses whilst you can, but that doesn't sound like a move that the AI would ever make, would it? The hope is, with the matchlocks that I can now use in a more traditional sense, I could maybe force them to withdraw. And they're running as well. These guys are running over to position. Are they going to run across the river? I hope you do. It slows you down. Yep. Shogun.
Hidden units, my lord! Treacherously meant to ambush us!
I don't know how matchlocks would fare against attacking infantry coming from this point, but oh god, there's so many horse corpses. Oh my god, I don't want to zoom in too much. That's ooh. Do we even want to know? Naginata Samurai, very tired. These guys are steady. This could prove useful. I don't really want to push my attack too hard unless the enemy decides they want to try and make a dash for whatever. Unfortunately, we haven't forced them to surrender. Oh, sorry, no, forced their other units to come routing yet. And their slow attempts to come across will be noticeable. We are causing them to shake a bit, which is good.
Hidden units, my lord. Treacherously meant to ambush us.
Okay, they're pushing on that right flank. That's fine. We can do that. We kill them, they withdraw. The more casualties they suffer, the better. Form up. Hopefully these guys will start wavering and get... I mean, to be honest with you, I'd be impressed if any of their dudes actually started... This is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever had a battle like this before, ever in my Total War career. This is glorious, though. We will probably lose a few units, and we will definitely be on the defensive for a little while. But... this is what we need to do in order to be able to punish and defeat. This is, well, constant. Yeah, this is definitely going to reduce the ability of the Saito for a long while to come. That's a rest assured on that front. Right. Now I'm gonna have the samurai of 101 dudes. I may have to force... I'm forced... Oh, bloody hell. Their attack, I'm having to attack uphill as well. I'm going to try and avoid that as much as possible. Try and set up as best you can. We've got their Shigaru now, which is not great, but here we are. I'm hoping that by the time these guys come over to this point, they are just routing. Which it doesn't look like it. Right, come to attack. Move towards there. And don't forget, guys, we've still got the Uesugi to deal with. We've still got to deal with... that's good. That's alright. That's alright. I'm trying to go for my generals. And this is the reason why I have no limits on my battlefield timers. Quite simply because... There we go. Quite simply because when I do... I've got more Katana Samurai. When I do, I... I don't think I've ever seen a battle like this before. This is one of the wildest dreams you get when you see Shogun 2. Right, on Nobushi, you're gonna have to do something today. And Commander, I need you on the front lines. We gotta break the lines. Keep that morale up. Fuck. Their center is collapsing. Bring up the forces to the center. Try and cause as much problems for them as possible. Matchlocks, do your thing. Ah, you're only just in range. Fuck. Well, the hope is that by the time they actually come across the river, that you will be so fucking... They will be so dead and terrified. I have to admit, I kind of wish I had the Banzai upgrade. But, shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. Onobushi, I want you pushing that left flank and trying to ensure that they can do things. You are the ultimate badasses. I'm having to leave my cannon to be potentially knocked out. And if it gets knocked out, so be it. Yeah, you're reloading. Back off. Right, looks like they're reinforcing. Ashigaru forces is now breaking through, or holding off. You guys are going to do that. You guys, break through the center and cause as much damage as possible. There's samurai. These samurai need to go bye-bye. Reinforcements coming as well, which is not good. Right, you boys, I need to send you to reinforce this line here. We're going to have to grind some of our own troops down, otherwise we're going to lose this battle. I mean, I'm so proud of my men. They're fighting like demons. But against this onslaught of that infantry that just keeps coming from the wrong fucking direction. If they were all coming from there, I could be fine because I could concentrate my reserves, but I can't. And they're all breaking and running, and they're not, well, they're not breaking and running, but they're almost. I've got the bows going absolutely ham on them, which I don't blame them at all, to be honest with you. Right, are they fighting there? You know what? I might just withdraw these dudes to the top. Like, we have to withdraw them and perhaps consider looking at another location for them. Like, the rear of the lines needs to be taken care of. Right, they've shattered. Good. What have we got? Boashigaru. Boashigaru. What else is coming up? If nothing else comes from there, that's fine. But I have a horrible feeling it will. Right, you boys. Oh, what's fucking left? Jesus. This unit is literally just scrap metal. Right. About face. Try and knock those... Yeah, we gotta try and unite and knock out what's left of those dudes. There's just Boashigaru at the moment, which is fine, but we need to counteract as best as we can. And those dudes need to go. You boys are killing it out there. We are literally just killing them. It's ridiculous. I don't know how many casualties we've inflicted so far, but I'm fairly confident that of all the dudes we're engaging, a fairly large chunk of them have already died to like numerous like we're probably going to lose units for this, and that's fine. That's what we need to have. We just need to make those fuckers right before the next batch of infantry comes through. I don't know if we're going to hold, to be honest with you, with what numbers we've got left. I may have to dial back the line a bit so they can... So we give them the village, which admittedly we fought for bloody ages for, but... Originally this was to try and stop them from coming across the lines to... Right, matchlocks. I have an idea. maximize our field of fire. And then we can condense these things to try and pincer in there. Actually, no, we can't. Shit. Unless we do something like this. Yeah, that works. And then what's left of our numbers. Can you kill all those dudes? Please and thank you. Yada yashigaru, yada yashigaru. Apparently, my matchlocks have been shooting like crazy today. Are my guys under fire? No. Something's going on over there. There they are. What's left of these dudes is pretty much going to have to cobble together. Fight to whatever end, pretty much.
Hidden units, my lord. Treacherously
The good news is at least these
opposition.
guys have bumped into us as much as we're bumping into them. Question. You've just killed all those dudes, haven't you? Well, you haven't killed them, but you done good in damaging them. Right, what's left of this scrap? Right, 170... Yep. Sounds good. Right, withdraw over to there. I mean, army losses should count for something at this point, surely. Yeah, two can play that game, arsehole. Even the Onabushi's involved. They're shaken. That's fine. They're all withdrawing that way, which means the new boys can start doing this. In theory. Oh, we got more of those dudes inbound. And I'm just like, there's so many of you wankers. Just die. Right. You and you. I think we need to pull you back and help defend this because we need the bows. You guys can kill that. You have my, I have my every confidence that you can do well here. And they're gonna die extremely quickly. Hopefully that should be the last of those troops, so from there. One more of those dudes needs to come back and help defend this line. Okay, good news. Ish. Not quite what I hoped. Are you shooting? Yes, you are in fact shooting. But you are also being shot. I don't know how many dudes have died so far, but I'm going to assume quite a lot. Right, they're charging through. We're scaring the living daylights out of them. I mean, unfortunately, we can't guarantee that all of the dudes who are going to be involved in this particular battle are going to... Well, we can't guarantee that all of the enemy is going to die, but I can rest assured that a lot of fucking bad guys are going to go up the drink. And we're back. So, I'm going to be a bit of a dick and call it there. So, we are going to be trying to resolve this siege as best as I can. And to the best of my abilities, we have suffered throughout this entire endeavor. Thousands of lives have been lost on both sides. Our forces nobly struggling through the giant clusterfuck that is this particular battle. Why are you... Okay, they are actually attacking. Good. And it is all just kicking off. We've got enemy reinforcements, which I'm punching through over to here. We've got reinforcements trying to push over to here. All of my men have taken some level of damage, with the exception of the bows, but that's because I've kept them out of the loop. We've got Yari Ronin and other army units that are recovering, but they will need reinforcing. And of course, we still do kind of need to attack the giant settlement in the center, which unfortunately for us does still have a fair amount of dudes inside. But that will have to be for another time. That's, well, for the next episode, pretty much. I will see you then. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out.